Hello everybody, my name is Eza and welcome back to my channel. So today's video will be a movie review, and said movie is, drumroll please, Matrix Resurrection. Did you guys watch it? Because I did. The main word that comes to mind when I reflect back on this movie is why. Why was this made? Who is this for? And to be quite honest with you, the answer I came to is that the movie is a cash grab on the cult following that The Matrix has, as well as the resurgence of popularity that is Keanu Reeves following his recently successful movies from the John Wick franchise, of which I will watch. I say this because Matrix Resurrections was not good. It had the potential to be good, even great, to be quite honest with you, but the execution was muddled and the theme of the movie was lost in translation, at least from how I saw it. Throughout the first part of the movie, I quite enjoyed it in a sense, even though the pacing felt quite slow. And this is because I liked how it portrayed mental illness and how Thomas Anderson, aka Neo, couldn't trust his own mind and how his life was going in an endless loop. I could genuinely feel his despair and how monotonous everything was, constantly going in an endless loop, on and on and on and on and on, chasing and pursuing something that we barely know ourselves. This constant loop, as portrayed in the first act of the movie, truly made me feel like I am living in a simulation, and like the movies, I just need to break free some way, somehow. But at the same time, one would think, like the movie Inception, is this reality or is this just a dream? If I take the proverbial jump off the roof a la Neo in this movie, will I die or will I finally break free? It's due to this thought that I had hope for the movie. But then the movie started to feel all jumbled up again, and that thought of why kept persisting in my head. Why was Bugs so adamant in saving Neo a la Morpheus in the first Matrix? Why was Neo still alive? Why was getting Neo out of the Matrix so damn important? In the end, the payoff I expected for these questions did not give the rewards I expected, because the answers to why was pretty meh, you know? Why Bugs was so adamant in saving Neo? In my opinion, she did it just because she believed wholeheartedly he still lived. Why was Neo so important? She says it's because in a glimpse he opened her eyes to the reality that her world is a simulation. I wish there was more background for Bugs, like we had background for Morpheus. Tell me why Neo was so important to Bugs that she was fully willing to put Io in danger just to get him out. Because if the machines kept him, it must be for a very good reason. And do you not think that by jacking him out, they would not retaliate and essentially renegade on the truce they have between the humans versus the robots in terms of freedom of choice? Had the movie showed us why Neo was so important to Bugs, then I could relate and kind of empathize with her. As it is, I don't care about her. I don't care about what she wants or what she needs. To me, she's just a token Asian character for wokeness points that's just there to peddle and push the plot, but having no actual reason to be there. And that's just annoying, being Asian myself. Also kan, now that I think of it, sakti pun macam si banyak je role-nya dalam movie ya. Like, what's her purpose and all that? But my mind is thinking like, okay, and how will this affect the machines and humans? How does this affect anything? Does anything they do even affect anything else? What's the cause? What's the effect? You know? Another issue I have is the fight choreography, because Matrix is famously known for its fighting scenes. They're the pioneers of slow-mo fighting. Correct me if I'm wrong, by the way. But in this movie, the fight choreography looked so messy. You can't see anything. The only fights you can see properly was the fight between Neo and Smith, but even then, it lacked something. What was that something? I have no fucking idea, but it was definitely lackluster. Neo being basically a god in the Matrix also did not help me liking this movie more. I like the whole Neo is nothing without Trinity. That's sweet and cool. But again, I must ask, why heavily emphasize this when Niobe literally tells us that Zion fell because the machines were fighting each other for resources and they're sentient robots now? Like, that is far more interesting than some hackney heist job to save Trinity, in my opinion. But before that, I must say I do like the new Morpheus. Nobody could replace Lawrence Fishburne, but I can appreciate Morpheus's new flair for fashion in the movies. I think this is because Lana Wachowski was the bright, colorful one in the pair, her and her sister Lily, that is, going off from her hair color, which I definitely approve. I wish Hugo Weaving came back for his role as Agent Smith because he is Agent Smith. Anybody else playing Agent Smith just wouldn't cut it. At least not for me. Not that they're bad. They're just not Hugo Weaving, you know? He made Agent Smith his. He made Agent Smith menacing and crazy and maniacal. Because if you think about it, as a villain, Agent Smith as a character isn't that great, actually. But because of the charisma that Hugo brought to the role, Agent Smith became fucking legendary. I guess because the first trilogy ended things so well that having a fourth Matrix really makes you question why was it made, you know? Especially if the plot or the fight scenes wasn't very good. Really makes you see that the movie was a cash grab and not a passion project, especially if you listen to the rant spewed by the Merovingian in the movie. Overall, my rating is 3 out of 5. I wish it was better. I wish I related and understood Bugs and her motivation. I don't at all. With Morpheus, I kind of get because he wholeheartedly believed in it. People thought he was crazy, but he was like, I'm doing it, even though he was ostracized because of his beliefs. And also they showed his motivation, like why his crazy need to find Neo and end the war and all that. But with Bugs, I don't see that. This is really nitpicky, but really blue hair on an Asian girl, don't get me wrong, it's really cool. I really like her hair color, but it's kind of a Asian stereotype, and I don't know, it just irked me the wrong way. It's nitpicky, but yeah. I wish the movie didn't make me feel confused at how I feel. I just feel like it's meh, not bad, not good. Maybe a few rewatches I'll like it, but will I really? I don't know. So, yeah. That's my review on Matrix Resurrections. It's like when I watch all the analysis on the movie, like the themes and everything else is explained well, but at the same time, me watching the movie, I genuinely felt split. So I definitely understand why the critics and people are giving it mixed reviews, because there are parts that I do like and parts that I didn't like, and it had nothing to do with the themes or any of that. It's just, I guess my thinking is just why. Especially with Bugs, because we are watching the new Matrix through her eyes at first, and I just really couldn't get behind her, you know? I just felt like she's just there to become the token Asian girl, and I rubbed me the wrong way. I don't like people putting, POC in their movies for woke points. If you're gonna put them there, try to flesh them out. Because I don't, basically what I'm trying to say is with Bugs, I don't know her at all. So why should I care about her? In the Malay saying, kalau, what is it? Kalau tak kenal, tak kenal maksudnya tak sayang, or something, or some shit like that. So I'm just kind of like, I don't know her, so why should I care about her? And because I don't know her, I don't care anything about her. She'd get blown up and I'd probably be like, cool. So yeah, that is my movie review for Matrix Resurrections. I genuinely apologize if I'm all over the place. I'm trying my best here. But yeah, click like and subscribe if you like more videos by me. If you don't like it, I guess don't click like and subscribe. So bye, see you in the next video.